Alright guys, just arrived at the site today with my friends JR and Mark. They flew down with me from Atlanta. We are here in Bainbridge looking at these apartments. There's a lot going on today. We just got some rails put on and we're about to walk into the first building and see the progress. I see we have the outdoor mini split units on the outside, the condensers, and yeah, everything looks like it's coming together pretty good. Let's take the inside tour. The guys here were saying that this reminds them a lot of a Colorado design and reminds me of JR's from Colorado, he's from Denver. If you guys are there, shout out to him. Give him a shout out, he lives in Lodo. But yeah, we found our designer in Denver, and that's why the pitch of these roofs are pretty steep because of snow, but we don't get snow in South Georgia. But he designed it with pretty steep pitch roofs that we didn't quite need, but we don't mind because it looks pretty cool. This is something you wouldn't see in South Georgia. So, all right, let's walk inside and give these guys a tour. Well, central AC units are a lot more expensive. Mini splits are easier to maintain. They're more energy efficient. And we didn't need that many BTUs because we built a passive house design. So we have 6 inches of spray foam insulation in the walls. We've created basically a thermal envelope. And so we don't quite need the heating and cooling capacity as like a normal unit of this size. We reduced our heating and cooling capacity by about 70%.
So it's three mini splits per unit?
It's 1 per bedroom.
Okay. And then it's controlled by that. They're all 3 controlled from that one little panel?
No, they should have 1 in each room. Yeah, there's 1 in each room. And so we can master control these remotely. These are connected with Wi-Fi as well. And then basically, let's say it's in the summer, we'll say the lowest temperature you can set it to is 68. And in the winter, the highest temperature you can set it to is like 72. So and then if you're not in this room for a while, it can automatically shut off for us so we can save some energy. And you know,
you're just sleeping and things snooze here.
We can set it like between the hours of like 10 o'clock at night and 6 a.m. that it won't shut off. Front of first building number 1. As you can see, they're clearing, grading everything right now, getting ready for the asphalt. We've already put a couple curbs in. Curbs look nice. Guess we got some spray foam going on right here. We're gonna be ready for our laundry machines in the next about week or so. They should come this week. See all the wallets there. It is very, very insulated in here. I just arrived here on the site today around 9 a.m. Today we're doing something really exciting. I have never actually seen this done before, so this will be my first time seeing asphalt being put down. I remember seeing this project when it first started. Ooh, there's some mosquitoes out here. I remember when seeing this project first started, it was just a pile of dirt, and I guess in some ways it still is. But today they've gotten most of the parking lot done, so we're gonna go take a look. I'm walking over here. We're seeing the guys put down asphalt right now. I've never seen it done. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? I'm back. Yes, sir. Alrighty. Man, this looks good. The smell of fresh asphalt, baby. Woo. Ooh, it is still hot as hell. Nice. I had to leave because that asphalt was too hot. Wow. Amazing. It's finally coming together. Yeah, we're also gonna go inside and check it out. I heard the electricity's on, so my LED mirrors, but I can't wait to turn on. We're gonna go to building number 1 that's behind me here. But man, take a look at this. This is just a dream come true. I mean, I was standing out here when it was just a pile of dirt, literally. A pile of dirt, a bunch of snakes and weeds overgrown, and this is where we are. The electricity is on and you can feel it. Wow. All right, last but not least. What? Yes, 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 yes. Let there be light. Awesome. Man, it feels great in here. Hello guys, today we're going to be driving down from Atlanta, Georgia to Cairo, Georgia. It is pronounced Cairo, not Cairo, so make sure if you guys ever come down here, you say it the right way. Yeah, so I just flew back from Mexico yesterday. I was in Tulum for about a week, and we just closed on a property there. And, oh, there's a police officer. Let's wave to him. Hello. Well, basically, we closed on a house there in Mexico. We bought a villa and in Tulum, and our plan is to rent it out while we are there, or sorry, when we're not there, and live in it during the slow seasons and enjoy it as sort of a remote work spot, because we love the area, we love the culture, we love the food, we love everything about Mexico. So we thought it would be a good investment for our health, our minds, as well as our pocketbooks. It can do pretty well in the high season. So I'll make another video about that shortly coming up, about our house in Tulum, Mexico. But now we're heading to Cairo, Georgia to see my 48 unit apartment development. We've been working on that for about 6 months now. It's 3 buildings. As a reminder, it's 3 buildings, 48 units. Each building has 16. We're gonna see the progress. As you guys well know, we have another project that's about an hour away in Bainbridge, Georgia. That one is taking precedence over this one. That one is about, 2 days from completion. We started this about a year and 2 months ago, and we're almost done. So right after the Cairo visit today, we're gonna hop back over to Bainbridge, an hour away, and go take a look at that one. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the progress. It's been kind of really slow. This year has been one of the toughest years for building in history. Spoke to a lot of people who are in the development space, and we are now building one of the most toughest times in history because of the pandemic, material shortages, labor shortages, XYZ, you name it. Yeah, it's been one of the toughest times to build in history because of all the above mentioned things, and we're just trying to make it happen. We've made tons of mistakes. I've had a lot of people actually add me on my Instagram and my YouTube and Bigger Pockets. They found me there as well, and they've been asking a lot of questions. And I do have to make a video soon that talks about sort of the problems and complications that have arisen. There's a lot of catch-22s in this business. I can go and explain it more later, but you know, right now we have about 500 units in the process of being developed. We have close to a little over 100 units that are under development right now. We're about to start another 80 unit development in Dublin, Georgia. After that, we'll be doing another 96 unit in Americus. And then after that, we have 180 units proposed again in another site in Bainbridge, Georgia. And then we have another 224 units in Warner Robins, Georgia. Although that might sound big in terms of number-wise, it's not exactly as big as we need to be in order to solve a lot of the problems that we're experiencing. Number one, a couple of the problems that we're experiencing right now is development. Like it's easy for us to find the land, to get it rezoned, or aka, you know, entitlement. any sort of variances and things like that. But what's making it difficult for us to do right now is we also have the access for money and capital and financing from banks. It's getting these things built because everyone's so busy right now. It's hard to find a contractor out there who will take up our job. I mean, really any contractor out there that is worth his grain of salt in this period of time right now should be very, very, very busy. So all the ones that we have found are just super duper high. And I'll explain this later in another video when I explain numbers. But yeah, it's really been really hard to find a reliable contractor at a reasonable good price right now. Everyone's charging, like for example, our Dublin project, we think we can get it built 80 units for around $5.5 million. We sent a couple bids out earlier throughout the year, and our bids were looking like, we were sending our numbers out and we were getting numbers back around 7.8 million. So that was just really too high. You know, at that point when we have so many projects in the pipeline, we thought it would be better to learn it ourselves. And although that is more than likely the right choice for the long term, because we do build a very niche product, we don't build really anything on the market that we've seen many other developers do, it probably will be worth it for us to spend a little extra time and learn how to contract it out ourselves. But because we've chosen to do that, it's really slowed us up a lot. A lot of other businesses where you can make a completion of a turnaround of an entire product in, let's say, 4 or 5 times a day or once a month. Like, these things take a year to a year and 2 months to build. So we really able to complete one every year or so. So our learning curve is very slow, but we think long term this will be the right choice. So I'm excited to take you guys there. I'm about an hour out now. We'll see you on the site. Okay, here we are on the site. Just arrived. Looks pretty good. A lot of our construction guys are over in Bainbridge right now looking to finish that project up. We're looking to get a certificate of occupancy this week, so not a lot of movement here. Our focus is on the other side, but I just wanted to come and take a look and see what all is going on. Looks like we got all of our tubs in. This is gonna be the staircase that goes up. This is our laundry building over here. This is where all of our units and our maintenance, office, everything's gonna be. I remember when I was getting started, like, I had no idea how these things got done, so I was just my mind couldn't comprehend it, and it just seemed so far out there, so hard. But now I've seen a few of these from the ground up, built, to tenants moving in, to rent being collected, to refinancing, to actually selling one of our properties, which we were really in a cash bind at that point. We'll probably never sell one again because they're so tough to build that we really just want to hold and keep them for ourselves. And we build them nicely to our specs. We're using 2x6 walls, as you can see here. These are 2x6s, and those will be 6 inches of spray foam insulation. We're specifically using closed cell insulation, so we're building this extremely airtight. And my point was that seeing a few of these done, it's all in my head now, so it's not as incomprehensible. It's like walking through a college campus on your first day as a freshman versus the last day of your senior year. But after 4 or 5 or 6 years of being at that school, you've already have the campus, downtown, everything mapped out in your mind, and it all of a sudden just really doesn't look or seem or feel that big. So it's just a part of the process. I'm hoping that my videos here will kind of give everyone an idea of like what we're going through. Like I said, again, I don't really have an agenda for what to show, what not to show. So if there's anything that you guys want to see, I don't mind coming on site for a few of these to kind of show you. These guys right now are putting up the trusses. En 3 semanas todo terminado.
Yeah, everything. Porque con el material puesto,
Sí, sí, no.
ya tú sabes.
Por supuesto, todo el material acá, sí. No esperamos para nada.
Sí, no.
So, este tiempo necesitan esperan para madera o trusses.
Ahorita solo ya, no, ahorita ya está todo ya. La plego está ya.
Yeah, so far so good. Now we must go to our beloved Bainbridge baby. She's been severely neglected in the last couple months, and we are hundreds of $1,000s over budget and 2 months behind schedule. But we will have our CO this Friday, and when we go in a few seconds to take a look, I think we'll be surprised. We're here at the site today. We are 2 days away from having the remaining 2 buildings fully moved in. We have tenants living in 2 of the 4 buildings. The other 2 are about to be moved in, hopefully next Monday. Today's a Thursday. We moved the first 2 buildings in without a certificate of occupancy, and the city was pretty pissed about that. But it looks pretty good on the site today. The city threatened to shut us down. We thought they had told us. We genuinely really thought that they had told us verbally we could move in. And so we moved them in. But I think they'll be pretty happy that we built this really nice development that, I mean, honestly, it is the best development in this city, if not of the surrounding cities within 200 miles or so. But yeah, this is it. This has taken us about 14 months. It's been a long journey.